What's up, Thomas? Okay. Oh, not too bad. Can't complain. It's snowing outside. We are in the 12 to 16-inch forecast for my section of Ohio. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm sure some people are in places where a foot of snow doesn't mean a whole lot to them, but I can tell you what, I am not in one of those places. All right, let me get all this. I've got some of this stuff written out already. Get the rest of it done. It's kind of a bitch because freaking Facebook changed all their crap. Now I can't ever find what I'm looking for. Still not putting all my stuff on my page. 3 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. That's going to be the first one. Zach Scott. Yep. Okay. 4 hours should be the second one. Strahan Flash. Nice. I don't know. I've won a few here lately. Not great luck, but I feel like my luck's getting a little better. Had a couple of these, or well, one of them listed without my knowledge. Somehow it doubled down, and I had two of them out there, and I had no clue that second one. I'll tell you what, Facebook enjoys messing with me. I can't tell which of these is first or second. Both said it 4 hours ago. I guess it would have been up at the same time. I'm just going to go with the one I commented on first as the second break. The one I noticed. I feel like we can get a pretty decent pool of opinions here. While I'm writing this up, I had a question. Where you're from, wherever you're from, when you eat chili, like, bowl of chili on a cold day, do you eat it with peanut butter? I had a discussion about this at some point this week, and I kind of wonder. Found out that a lot of people had never heard of eating chili with peanut butter. I grew up, our school had chili day, chili or chicken noodle soup every single Friday from first grade through sixth. And they always gave you a bowl of chili and a peanut butter sandwich. And we all knew what to do with it. But now I talked to some people from other places and they said they don't do that. Oh, 26. Never heard of it. No kidding. Man, I'll tell you what. I think I just gave you all a treat. Next time you make yourself a pot of chili, take a peanut butter sandwich, dunk that thing in that chili. That is as good as it gets. I know, like in Ohio, everything's pop. Like, like if I got a Coke or a Mountain Dew or something, it's pop. Chili and a potato. What the hell you do with the potato? You bake it, you fry it. Potato is perfect food. Man, you eat potato as a main course, side course, chili on top. You bake it and put it on. That sounds pretty good. I think they do that at Wendy's. Baked potato. We have, I know Gold Star and Skyline aren't everywhere, but here we have Gold Star and Skyline chili. It's more of a coney sauce than a chili. If you ever get a chance to eat it, I suggest you do. They use it as spaghetti sauce and all kinds of stuff. Dunked in chili. Whew, just missing out. Yeah, I knew like like some of y'all probably call your pop soda. I don't get it, but whatever, soda pop. For some reason, a lot of people called it pop. A lot of people called it soda, depending on your area. Chili dog, that's Skyline or not Skyline. I'm a Gold Star guy, and if you're around Cincinnati, you're either a Gold Star guy or a Skyline guy, unless you're a gal. Like I think it. I don't. I can't be for sure, but I've always thought that Gold Star and Skyline were separated by IQ points. People with the higher IQ points went to Gold Star. If you're just a little bit lower, you go to Skyline. I could be wrong, but judging by my friend groups or my friend group, the Skyline guy has definitely got the lowest IQ. Sure, that's a scientific way to figure it. All right, guys. Got it. What the frick? Hmm. My iPad updated too. Gee, me Christmas. I don't like the new update. It changed my keyboard. Okay. Let's get us a random multiplier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going times 7 tonight. Lucky number 7. Get the helmets out. I kind of like doing it 11. We'll probably go with 11 from now on. I didn't have anything to do today, but sometimes when I have stuff to do, it makes it hard to get back. It was a long day at the Miller household today. My son works at Kroger. He woke up late for work. My wife, to wake him up, his door was locked, so she banged on that door. It's got a little, you stick your thumbnail in there and twist it. I'm not pulling for anybody in the Super Bowl, but you twist it with your thumbnail. Anybody's looked at their lock knows what I'm talking about. Easy to unlock. When I wake him up, I just unlock it and get your ass out of bed. So she beat on it like she was the cops, and it woke everybody in the house up. So it got me in a bad mood. He was in a bad mood. She was her, and so it was rough. And tell my son, you're late. Don't speed. You're already late. If you wreck, you'll be even later. Approximately 6 minutes later, the dumbass calls me. The last words I told him was, don't wreck. And he calls me, and he's like, well, he's 17. And I'll tell you his exact words. He thought he was in so big trouble. He's like, I fucking wrecked. I was like, what? I was worried, of course. He said, I hit a tree. So me and my wife, we shot to where he was at. We're out in the country, so it took us a few minutes to get there, pulled up. And that dumbass had definitely hit a tree. It was an ash tree. It was rotten. It fell down. It was pretty big. It was, and it fell down. He also hit a cedar tree. It also fell down. And his car was absolutely destroyed. Hyundai Sonata. Very safe car because it took the pounding, and he was not hurt at all. He even went to work, but his car is absolutely destroyed. He's had his driver's license a little over a year, and I've explained to him that when kids get their driver's license, they can't drive. They suck. Now, of course, he says he fell asleep because he wasn't fully awake, but I don't know. Kids, I swear. Can't imagine life without them because happiness is unattainable. I'm kidding, but man, they give you grief. Till I got to him, I was a nervous wreck. All right, guys, enough about my son's shitty driving. Let's get some breaking done. All right, in the first one tonight, we had Zach with San Francisco getting New England. I'm not pulling for anyone in the Super Bowl, but I think I can't see the Broncos winning with Jarrett Stidham, so I think it'll be New England. And then, I don't know. Scott, Tampa Bay, Detroit. You got, if Seattle plays like they did against San Francisco, I can't see anybody doing anything. Yeah, I didn't worry about his car at all when I was heading towards him. I was worried about him. Bill, Dallas, Buffalo. He's the first one in our family to ever wreck. Zach, Minnesota, Philly. They should have warned you about having two kids because that second one's always a little bit harder than the first. Jesse, Cincy, Seattle. Then I talked to people with 10 kids and Christmas. Hoping for the Rams and Pats. I'm kind of hoping for the Seahawks, I guess, over the Rams. Scott, Chargers, Ravens. I don't know why. Zach, Vegas, Tennessee. I did see Mike McCarthy might be the coach of the Steelers. I'm indifferent on that. A little bit old to be going to the Steelers. Tyler, Giants, Saints. I thought they would go with a guy in his mid-30s who is a defensive coordinator. Bill, Kansas City and Denver. Last three coaches have all been young defensive coordinators. Dave, Cleveland and the Jets. Carolina, Jacksonville. Bill, Chicago, Atlanta. Dave, what the hell does that say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pittsburgh. Oh my God, I write terrible. Green Bay. How did I not know Pittsburgh? Vlad, Indy, Washington. Al, you close this up with the Rams and Dolphins. Second one. You're going to get Arizona and Houston. Arizona and Houston. All right, let's get us a couple boxes. We've got 4 of them filled. They were filling fast tonight. I'm not sure if we're going to do a live fill or not. We'll see what we got at the end. Oh, shit, I don't want to paste. Don't do that. Good grief. I thought I was going to sit here and type in all my numbers again. All right, 7 times. Let's get 2 boxes. I undo paste? No, I don't want to undo the paste. Okay, we will get this. I think I can't count these boxes. There must be about 85 or 90 in there right now. Helmets are, I don't know if y'all noticing when you sell, but I feel like I don't know if they're going up a little bit, but it kind of seems like the prices are going up. It's getting a little harder to find some of the stuff I'm looking for. Go, bitch. There's 6 and 7. We got 106 and 00. Got them both. $106 and 00. We haven't had 00 in a while. I guess I'm kind of hoping for the Seahawks because I wanted Pittsburgh to get Darnold. I thought he would have been perfect for Pittsburgh. Said it before, I'll say it again. I think it's unfair to write off anybody who has to play quarterback for the New York Jets. All right, guys, we got Zach, San Francisco, New England, Scott, Tampa Bay, Detroit, Bill, Dallas, Buffalo, Zach, Minnesota, Philly, Jesse, Cincy, Seattle, Scott, Chargers, Ravens, Zach, Vegas, Tennessee, Tyler, Giants, Saints, Bill, Kansas City, Denver, Dave, Cleveland, Carolina, Jets and Jags, Bill, Chicago, Atlanta, Dave, Pittsburgh, Green Bay, Vlad, Indy, Washington, Al, Rams, Cardinals, Dolphins, and Texans. All right, here we go. First up, box 00. Chargers with the visor. Looks like shooting glasses on that visor. Chargers. That is Scott. All right, Scott. Beckett authenticated. Both of them are in there. There he is. First time we pulled him. The young guy, not LT. That's the rookie running back. That's Omarion Hamilton. All right, Hamilton? I think so. Nice hit, Scott. I guess he's not a rookie anymore. Rookie last year. Heading into his second year. But nice hit. All right, second helmet. Oh, break one. There it goes. Denver, Bill. Throwback. I like that one. I don't think they ever should have stopped. This one is Schwartz authenticated. Both earpieces are in. There it is. It's the young wide receiver. Troy. Oh, no, that's not the wide receiver. Golly, got the wrong helmet. had a different coming. That's the old quarterback. That's one of my favorites. Jake the Snake. I was gonna say finally looked at the signature. Jake Plummer. Love it. Love Jake. Remember when he played Ohio State in the Rose Bowl? I just thought he looked good. I believe they lost, but it's to be expected. Also saw my son called me he's 22, but he was having a little bit of a temper tantrum. Apparently, the Ohio State Buckeyes are looking to hire Arthur Smith as their offensive coordinator. It's kind of devastating. We're not Arthur Smith fans. We thought he screwed up the. Wait, this isn't the one. This is the third one. The one I had as second was this one. I think these two listed at the same time. I just had to go with number 2 as the first one that I liked. I can remember doing it. This one I had 2 Minnesotas on, which meant that I forgot to change it on there. Did I have 2 Minnesotas on 2 of them? I wrote down 2 Minnesotas. I didn't have 2 Minnesotas. What the hell am I doing? Minnesota there. Holy shit. What did I do? Okay. I don't like it when it gives me the same time. Hold on just a second, guys. I got 2 breaks. I got to figure out which one. Find my paperwork for this one. 5 for Minnesota. 4 was Minnesota. That was that one. Yep. Okay, so this one from 4 hours ago had Minnesota at 6. This one, what the hell, 5 hours ago? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I had somebody marked off. And Nathan had Seattle at the bottom. That's this one. It's the one I thought was the second one. Okay. Whew. Oh, man. I'll never make it easy. Kansas City, Cleveland, Chargers, Vegas. Vegas goes up here. San Fran, Dallas, Minnesota, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Cleveland Chargers, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That goes down here because I did a little scratch out. Pittsburgh, Indy, Rams, Broncos. We got Broncos. Right there, Miami, Baltimore, Philly, and Seattle. There we go. All right. Yeah, one other time I had breaks lists multiple times without me hitting the schedule. It's been several years ago, but it was like 6 of them listed all at once. Had me all messed up. Okay. In this one, we had Bill with San Fran, Dallas, Minnesota, and Cincy, getting New Orleans, New England, Atlanta, and Detroit. New England, Atlanta, New Orleans, and Detroit. Bill, you also had Kansas City. Got Washington. Dave, Cleveland, and the Chargers. Buffalo, Jacksonville. Zach, Vegas, Carolina. Dave, Pittsburgh, the Jets. Zach, Indy, Tennessee. Al, Rams, Broncos, Dolphins, Bucks, Cards, and Bears. Mike, Baltimore. Houston. Vlad, Philly. New York Giants. And Nathan, Seattle gets you the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay and Seattle. That makes me think of Mike Holmgren. What the hell? I do not like this update on my iPad. I think they should let you cancel out the updates. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm pretty computer stupid. Five, 6, and 7. Maybe. Come on. There we go. 11:43 and 2. I see 2. 43. Where you at? 44, 42, 49, 47, 46, 50, 51. No 43. So we got 2. And we'll hit it again. 40. 40's here. All right. So 2 and 40. Two and 40. Zach had KC. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Bill. I thought I probably had it on the screen, but not on the paper. All right, so 2 and 40. I'm going to read them off. Bill, San Francisco, Dallas, Minnesota, Cincy, New England, Atlanta, New Orleans, and Detroit. Zach, Kansas City, Washington. Dave, Cleveland, Buffalo, Chargers, Jags. Zach, Vegas, Carolina. Dave, Pittsburgh, and the Jets. Zach, Indy, Tennessee. Al, Rams, Broncos, Dolphins, Bears, Bucks, Cardinals. Mike, Baltimore, Houston. Vlad, Philly, and the Giants. And Nathan, Seattle, and Green Bay. All right, we're going to start it off with box 2. Good luck, fellas. Kansas City, the Chiefs. Oh, boy. Bill's saying, why was I honest? Zach, the Chiefs. This guy is Beckett authenticated. Obviously got the earpieces because it is authentic. Oh shit, what do I do? It's only on my screen, not yours. Okay, there it is. Super Bowl LIV champs. That's the Ohio guy. That one wasn't in there very long. Awesome hit, Zach. You're welcome. Travis Kelce. Interesting. I'm interested to see if he's going to have a breakup song written about him or just a good love song. I don't know if it'd be good. I'm not really a Taylor Swift fan. All right, guys. Box 140, which is box 40. In there. All right, good luck. Here we go. Carolina. Man, it feels like it's been forever since we pulled Carolina. Zach with the sweep. another one been there for a while. Both earpieces, Beckett authenticated. Carolina Flash. That silver marker looks great on there. Not Luke. That's a running back. Chuba Hubbard. Nice hit, Zach. Zach with a sweep on that two-boxer. Beautiful. Yeah. I feel like it's been years since I doubled up on a single break. I've got 2 in a night, but man, 2 in one break. Last time I remember doing that was Al did a case of Gold Rush, and I got both Bosa brothers. That was kind of cool. Would have been cooler if they were on Ohio State helmets, but hey, never complain. It's kind of getting that depressing time of year where football's about over. I thought the college season was probably about as interesting a college season as I've ever seen. I don't think anybody would have, well, maybe a couple of you would have from Indy, but I doubt Indy was on anybody's picks of preseason national champs. Indiana, anyway. I didn't see that coming. All right, guys. We got Mike with Baltimore and Vegas. Rams. Damn it. Rams and Bills. Al, San Fran, Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, Minnesota. 2, 3, 4. We got Arizona, Green Bay, Denver, and Miami. Zach, Dallas, New England. Tyler, Cincinnati, the Giants. Dave, Cleveland, Chargers, and Jets. 3 of them. Tennessee, Carolina, and Washington. I started watching a show called Southland. I've never even really heard of it. It's pretty freaking good. It's got Abraham from Walking Dead in it. If you're looking for a show, in case you're getting snowed in like I am, check it out. Vlad, Indy, New Orleans. Nathan, Seattle, Philly. Bill, Chicago, Detroit, and Kansas City for the close. You're getting Houston, Atlanta, and Jacksonville. Southland is a story about a show about the LA Police Department. Pretty good. So far, I'm into season 2. I watch a lot of TV. I was a fat kid. That was like my favorite thing to do. 80s TV trivia. I am shockingly good at it. One time while hanging out with my buddies drinking, somebody brought up the show Perfect Strangers. I knew like everything. 7 times. We are going with 29 and 1190. 29 is right there. Let me see if 1190 is home. Just 90, but I've got it. I forgot the other number. 29. $29 and $90. Hey, Bronson Pinchot, Docu Bartakamos. I tried to rewatch it as an adult. It's horrible. It's really bad. Box 29. I tried to watch a lot of those old shows from the 80s, and they were horrible. Like, I loved the A-Team when I was 5. I do not love the A-Team so much anymore. It's really bad. Dukes of Hazzard weren't very good either. All right, guys. Here we go. Chargers on a lunar. Dave. Dave with the Chargers. This guy, Beckett authenticated both earpieces. There he is. The last Herbert stayed in forever. This one came out quick. Nice hit, Dave. Justin Herbert on the lunar. I think he's going to be so good. They would hurry up and get him some wide receiver help. MacGyver. Dude, I'm not a MacGyver fan. Box 90. I liked how he MacGyvered shit. It's pretty cool when you can become a verb. Unless it's a negative verb. Like at my work, people say if you Wayne something up, it has to suck to be Wayne. I'm not Wayne, so I don't care. All right, here we go. You're welcome, Dave. Houston. Bill. Houston on the STS 2-pointer. I think this is the second STS. I don't know. I get confused with STSs. There it is. We got JSA authenticated. Both in. There he is, a wide receiver. Houston Texans. Nico. Welcome, Dave. Or Bill. Nice hit. Nico Collins on the Texans. All right, guys. One more pre-fill. I think we'll do one live fill or try one, and then we'll call it a night. I was off on Thursday. I might be off this Thursday, too. Seattle. Where's Seattle? Pittsburgh. The Rams. Cincy. Indy. Cleveland. Chargers. Jets. Kansas City. I'm still working towards a baseball series. It's going to be a mix of all kinds of stuff: jerseys, bats, balls, a home plate or two. I think the home plates are awesome to get signed. Might mix in some 8x10 stuff. Nope. Now I just do estimates, but I'm a roofer. And when we get snow, it pretty much makes it where I don't have to do a whole lot. I specialize in metal roofing. You get a little bit of snow, get the feet wet. That's a good way to find the ground. I don't know if any of you have ever been a roofer, but Roofers can find the ground quicker than anybody else. All right. We got Bill, San Fran, Dallas, Minnesota, New England, Denver, Arizona. I've been roofing for lots of years. Never fallen off the roof. Knock on wood. Nathan, Seattle, Green Bay. Closest I came. I was right on the edge, and I started teetering. I started floating my hands around. There was a guy on the ground. He's looking up at me like I was an idiot. I said, I think I'm going to fall. And I just kept swinging my arms, and all of a sudden I stopped. And made me wonder if I was actually falling or if I was just stupid. Al, Pittsburgh, Rams and Bengals. Washington, Giants and Dolphins. Vlad, Indy, New Orleans. Dave, Chargers, Browns, Jets. Titans, Jags, and Eagles. Nathan, Kansas City. Buffalo. Tyler, Vegas. Chicago. I used to get basements to finish in the winter, but I haven't done that in probably 5 or 6 years. Ray, Atlanta and Baltimore. Carolina, Tampa Bay. And Ray, you closed us up with Detroit. Houston, I did fall through one. That's for sure. And then I was mean to a guy at an AT&T store because my phone broke. All right. Bill, San Fran, Dallas, Minnesota. New England, Denver, Arizona. Nathan, Seattle, Green Bay. Al, Pittsburgh, Washington. Rams, Giants, Bengals, and Dolphins. Vlad, Indy, New Orleans. Dave, Cleveland, Tennessee. Chargers, Jags, Jets, and Eagles. Nathan, Kansas City, Buffalo. Tyler, Vegas, Chicago. Ray, Atlanta, Carolina. Baltimore, Tampa Bay. Was that Ray? We have two. What the hell did I do? Let me make sure I got that right. That was Mike Ray. Mike. I don't know why I put down your last name. I just want to say Ray had spot 16 with Detroit. Not. Eesh. Snow on the brain. I'm not like most roofers, though. Most roofers are roofers because they can't pass a drug test anywhere else. Around here, that's 3 trades: roofing, drywall, and concrete. Some of the most interesting people I've ever met. And number 7, we got 207 and 41. God, I can see 9, 6, 50, 44, 42. There's no 41. And the other one was 207. I have to go over and check for that. Got 207. Do not have 41. Drywall and concrete. Drywall, let's both work. 65. Can't see those either. 65. It's there. Drywall is definitely not fun. Kills your ankles. My ankles, I'll tell you what, when I moved into a 2-story house, walking down the steps every morning. You can probably hear my ankles cracking all through the house, but man, it feels good when I get to the bottom of the steps. Pretty sure that's why I'm walking on a roof for so long. Definitely wears out the ankles, knees, and backs. What we got there? Kansas City Chiefs. Nathan. Oh. JSA authenticated. Both earpieces. And this one's a cool one. See if I can remember everybody on there. Emmett Thomas. Jan Stenerud. Willie. Hall of Fame 15. Willie. Can't remember. And then that one. 1, 2, 3. The quad signed. Kansas City Chiefs. Nice hit. Nathan. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love it when they get ink all over it. My favorite Buckeye helmet. Nobody big and famous on this, but that's my favorite one just because it's signed by a shitload of people. I think that's pretty much the non-starters, but it's an awesome helmet. Nice hit, Nathan. All right, 207. 207. Tampa Bay on the creamsicle. Tampa Bay was Mike. I should go back to this on a full-time basis because this is the coolest helmet they've had. Oh, earpiece coming out. I'll straighten it up a touch. Schwartz authenticated. Both are in. 34,241 yards, 196 touchdowns. I think, man, not Bucky. That is the old guy. Yeah, Mark, going to try one more. Steve DeBerg. I think he played everywhere because he played until he was like 80. Getting snow, Mark? You're pretty close to me, so I'm sure you're supposed to get a foot of snow. There it is, 2-boxer. This will be our only live fill tonight. I got to get the series rebooted up. Getting low on helmets. I bought so many of them a while back. I had way more backstock than normal, and I kind of let it go down a little bit. I got behind, and I'm having issues catching up. All right, let's see what we got. Bill. San Francisco. Ray. Cleveland. Ray. You probably always get snow up there, don't you? Bill, Minnesota. Mark, Detroit. Zach, Ladle, Minnesota. Dave, Cleveland. Oh, wait, Cleveland's gone. Cleveland's gone, Dave. Sorry about that. Al late on San Francisco. Nathan, Seattle. Seattle. Tyler, Cincinnati. I saw they put Green Day to open the Super Bowl. Interesting choice. Bill, Dallas. Kind of feels like the NFL might be taking a political stand. Dave, late on Cincy. Al, Pittsburgh. I don't think the NFL should take a political stand. Al, let's see, Dave, late on Pittsburgh. Al, the Rams. My scout day. Vegas. Zach, the Jets. Dave, the Bears. Al, Buffalo. I swear I wanted to claim Kelly. I kept thinking claim Kelly, and then I was thinking, no, for whatever reason I talked myself out of it in your Fire Factory. Dave, Tampa Bay. And then I saw that Kelly got the Kittle. Sucks right now. Zach, Miami. So close to taking them. 16 inches, is that right? Venmo, my scouts, I'll get that for you in just a second. And Zach, Indy to close. Forgot one. Let me see what I forgot. Indy, Miami, Tampa Bay, Buffalo, Chicago. I think we're the same, 16 inches, but it hasn't snowed as much so far as they had said it would by now. So hopefully that means it's missing my house instead of going slower than expected. I got to make sure that's the right Venmo. Looks the same on everything. Here we go. Yep. Here's the Venmo. There it is. Oh, you got to hit enter, dummy. There it is. Okay. All right, let's get us some randoms. It's freaking cold here, too. I think the high for the next 2 weeks is like 24. Means I'll be binge watching a lot of TV shows. I'm too old to be working outside when it's 24 degrees. Of course, I was too old when I was 20 for that. So. Bill, San Francisco, New Orleans. Ray, Cleveland, Tennessee. Oh, that's great. I was hoping that they'd missed it. Bill, Minnesota, Carolina. Mark, Detroit, and Denver. Nathan, Seattle, Green Bay. Bill, Dallas, Baltimore. Al, Pittsburgh and the Rams. Atlanta and the Giants. My scouts, Vegas, Kansas City. Zach, Jets. Commanders. Damn, we doubled up on Chargers and Chiefs. Huh. Dave, Chicago. Houston. Al, Buffalo. Arizona. Dave, Tampa Bay. Chargers. And Zach, you closed us up with, how the hell do I have 3? Oh, Nathan, I skipped you. Nathan, Seattle. Jacksonville. Sorry about that. And Zach, Miami and Indy. Philly and New England. I don't know why I skipped Nathan. Jeez. All right, guys, we got Bill, San Fran, New Orleans, Ray, Cleveland, Tennessee, Bill, Minnesota, Carolina, Mark, Detroit, Denver, Nathan, Seattle and Jacksonville, Tyler, Cincinnati and Green Bay, Bill, Dallas, Baltimore, Al, Pittsburgh, Atlanta, Rams and Giants, my Scouts, Vegas and Kansas City, Zach, Jets, Commanders, Dave, Chicago and Houston, Al, Buffalo, Arizona, Dave, Tampa Bay and the Chargers, and Zach, Miami, Philly, Indy, New England. Nathan, did I skip you on Green Bay? Or I gave... Oh, shit. I gave you Green Bay? Okay. Tyler, did I give you nothing? That might have been where I did the mess up. Because I can back Nathan up to Green Bay. Nathan was Green Bay. Okay. Nowhere to be this weekend. I wanted to go to Trader's World this weekend, but obviously that's not happening. Let me check my instant replay for a second. I'm going to mute it. All right, check the instant replay. I skipped Tyler, so Tyler gets Jacksonville. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right, start over again. Bill, San Fran, New Orleans, Ray, Cleveland, Tennessee, Bill, Minnesota, Carolina, Mark, Detroit, Denver, Nathan, Seattle, Green Bay. Huh, that was a matchup earlier we had. Tyler, Cincy, Jacksonville, Bill, Dallas, Pittsburgh, and the Rams, Baltimore, Atlanta, and the Giants. Wait, that was not all. Bill had Dallas and Baltimore. Al had Pittsburgh and the Rams, Atlanta, and the Giants. My Scouts Day had Vegas and Kansas City. Zach had Jets and Commanders. Dave, Chicago, Houston. Al, Buffalo, Arizona. Dave, Tampa Bay and the Chargers. And Zach, Miami, Philly, Indy, and New England. Got it. That's why I always keep the instant replay going. You had to go back and look. I have a I always keep it on silent, but I have one like playing in the background so I can check it if I screw up. Not that I expect to screw up, but I definitely screw up my fair share. 1, 2, this will end us for tonight. 3, maybe. I don't know why it's doing this. I haven't done this since I got new internet. Fiber optic must be cold. 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. We got 31 and 67. I thought we already had 67. Maybe not. 31 and 67. I don't think we have either one. 30, 33, 34. Oh, there's 31. And 67. Got them both. All right, we're going to start out with 67. Good luck, fellas. Spring will be nice. Ooh. Vegas. Las Vegas. Who's that Vegas? My Scouts Day. Am I saying that right? My Scouts Day. Get your whole name right. Come on, Brad. My Scouts Day Sports. Getting the Raiders. This one is Beckett authenticated. Both earpieces are in. He knows. Bo knows. Bo Jackson. Nice hit. Gotta love Bo. I don't think I have your address. I don't know if you're on Facebook. If not, if you have to private message me, or I can give you my email address. Bo knows, that's for sure. Nice hit. If you're on Facebook, just PM me your address. If not, let me know and I'll send you my email. Okay, email. Yeah, let me give you email real quick. There it is. Howie. Man, Howie used to be everywhere. Haven't been there. Haven't seen as many Howies as I used to. Kind of a running back night, wasn't it? 1, 2, I guess no more than normal. 3 running backs. Box 31. This one's going to end us for tonight. Last one, fellas. Seattle. Seahawks. Nathan. Obviously an authentic. It is Fanatics authenticated. Put your bag in there. Not Kenneth Walker. We are 12 on the inscription. Going with the QB. That is Sam Darnold. Nice hit, Nathan. Sam Darnold. That is a good one. Man, I'll be honest. I remember when Sam Darnold was on the Jets and the Panthers, and freaking Gold Rush thought it was the thing to do was to give me a Sam Darnold every case. And I was like, man, not Sam Darnold again. Now I get Sam Darnold. It's like, yes. Him and Jordan Love. Man, Gold Rush pushed them on you like nothing I've ever seen. And it was like, God, another one? Now it's like, I'd like to get some of them. Vikings thought they had something in J.J. McCarthy. But I wanted Pittsburgh to get Sam Darnold so bad. They just ignored it. I think he's good. Real good. All right, guys, we'll recap the night. We had O'Marion Hamilton, or Hampton, I think. Jake Plummer, Chubba Hubbard, Travis Kelce, Justin Herbert, Nico Collins, Steve DeBerg, the Quad Sign Chiefs, Bo Jackson, and Sam Darnold. He's real good. Makes me wonder if maybe some of them other quarterbacks that they give up on so quick would be good if they got to a better situation. Caleb Williams doing well for the Bears, but good grief, they've sucked forever. Yep, I appreciate it, Mark. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here, go to bed, and get ready to shovel snow in the morning. Hopefully where you're at, it's sunny and 70, and you're going to go out and play 18 tomorrow. My scouts day said he'll trade Bo for Sam. I think Nathan's been chasing Sam. I'm not sure he's going to give that one up. No thanks. Yeah, I figured he's keeping Sam. I think he's been chasing that. All right, guys. I appreciate the fills. I enjoyed it. I hope you. Oh, Seattle's your team? Yeah, Seattle. I think they're going to be a lot of people's team after this year. I think if they get to the Super Bowl, it's theirs. Who's fighting? Is T.O. fighting tonight? Oh, my gosh. Did I forget about a boxing match? Let me know who that is, Mark. Patty. Okay, UFC. Okay. Is that on ESPN Plus already? Are they doing that now? All the UFC's on ESPN Plus? If so, I'm going to watch it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, when Seattle came out against San Francisco last week, that was something to see. They beat them like they stole something. And they were so fast. Offense and defense just they seemed a half a step faster. Paramount Plus, okay. Just got his ass kicked, really? All right. Well, I'm going to jump off here and go watch that fight, guys. I appreciate the fills. Have a great weekend, and I will see you back here next week.